Hi, it's Ty the Real Estate Guy here with a special edition of A Day in the Life of a New Home Salesperson as we move from one year into the next. In this video, I'll be filming from December 31st, 2019 to January 3rd, 2020. So really I should say, welcome to a week in the life of a new home salesperson. Today, you get a peek into my world to see some of the things I do on a daily basis. I'll talk about ending one year and stepping into the next, ready to fight. By the way, if this is your first time here, you'll want to hit the subscribe button below and ring that little bell to stay up to date on the latest real estate tips and trends. Okay, let's get started. As many of you know, I'm a goal setter. Did I achieve all of my goals in 2019? Heck no. Though, this is normal as I usually set goals that will push me to my limits. And not to make excuses, but 2019 started off with major career-shaking news that left me reeling as the home builder I'd spent the last 6+ years working for announced they'd been bought out by a large national home builder. When I saw how they were going to run things, I decided it wasn't a fit for me and I decided to move on. I'm sure many of you have been in similar situations. Anyway, a few months passed before I got my feet back under me, and that put a huge dent in my ability to reach my professional goals. I did, however, achieve many other goals, including expansion of my YouTube channel, taking my family to Kauai, and my health and fitness goals. So, let's talk about how the different home builders operate. Some will not allow their agents to do transactions outside of selling new homes specifically for them, while other builders allow their agents to work like normal agents. One of the main reasons I chose to work for this builder is because they gave me the freedom to sell existing homes also. Just to clarify, I cannot take clients to another home builder as that would be a conflict of interest. Anyway, a huge advantage of not being stuck selling for the home builder only is that sometimes you get a bummer community. You know, ones that are maybe next to train tracks, power lines, mink farms, and things of that nature. Other times, you'll be stuck in a closeout community. It's hard to sell homes as a new home salesperson when there are no more home sites. Really, it's part of the gamble when you accept a job as a new home salesperson. When I accepted this position as a new home salesperson for this builder, I knew that sales would come tough as we are right next to a mink farm and there are power lines also. So I was blessed to have those extra outside transactions to add to my total, making 2019 another great year despite the major shakeup in my career. That being said, I had a slow November and December, which had me feeling the pressure to get some sales. I'm sure you've all heard the term, you're only as good as your next sale. Well, I've got some things on my mind that I want to talk to you about. But I'm going to save this particular subject for my next video, which is a new series I'll be doing called Confessions of a New Home Salesperson. I'll put a link to this video below. So, what have I been up to? Before I show you, can I ask a quick favor? Will you please give this video a thumbs up? I would appreciate that more than you know. Thank you. Okay, first I want to show you some footage from December 31st and then continue into this new year with things happening in my community here in Lehi, Utah. Here we go. Today I got out bright and early. I have a lot to do today. I have a couple of different appointments. And so I had to meet with my new renters this morning. My wife and I just closed on our third property this year. I'm also excited this year about my YouTube channel because I hit my 1,000 subscribers and I've monetized and I started to see money come in off of my videos, which originally wasn't the plan, but you know, we'll take it, right? So later today, I'll be working at the model home. I'm just gonna be there for about 3 hours today and then my assistant will come finish the shift. When I get to work, I just need to change out some signs. I sold another home yesterday. That being said, the real estate market, especially for new home sales, really slows down around Thanksgiving and through the new year. So, you know, if you can knock a sale or two down in that time period, you always feel pretty good about it. Most of the best agents will be able to continue to stay busy during that time, but not all. And I've had really, really bad, slow Novembers and Decembers like this year, and I've had Novembers and Decembers where I was killing it. So you just never know. But this has actually been kind of a tough 2 months for me, so I was really relieved to knock down one more sale before the year was over. As far as this coming year goes, I have 2020 vision that we are gonna sell some houses, and I really believe I'm gonna have one of my best years ever this next year. So I'm very excited for the year 2020 and to make some exciting things happen. If you look behind me, you can see I've replaced my real estate sign with one that says sold on it. So this beautiful little girl is no longer available. It always feels good to sell a home. Building in the wintertime is not fun, but it doesn't stop, at least not here in Utah. So you can see behind me, this guy's digging the hole for the last home site we have available in this community. And then if you look over here behind me this direction, you see a house that's been tented. You can see the guys behind me working in the hole there. They're getting ready to put down some footings and pour a foundation. If you look right here behind me, you see these big boxes or squares right here. They'll actually put those in where the windows are gonna go. So once the concrete dries, they'll just pop these pieces back out. It's pretty cool. All right, so you can see on this house behind me, they're starting to roof. It is freezing today. Actually, it's below freezing today, but it's actually even snowed a couple times, and this house has not lost any days in the production schedule, which is pretty normal. Even though it gets cold and snowy, we just keep on going. Okay, so I just pulled up to the model home. My appointment should be here in just a few minutes. It's time to get to work. So as a new home salesperson, we're on the front lines. We're constantly walking through homes with clients. We hear their complaints, why did the builder do this? Or people say that was stupid, or I love this. So we can give feedback to the builder, kind of what people want to do. So I'm actually standing in the closet of one of our homes, and I'm actually gonna flip the camera around really quick because I'm gonna show you a change that I suggested that the builder just made. So here we go. Okay, so when you step into the closet, you'll see the shelves with the double hangers here and there. And then in this section, you just have shelves running from the ceiling to the floor. And then if you come back over into this niche here, you have the same thing. So now I'm gonna take you over to one of our other houses to show you what change has been made. Okay, so now we are in the closet of the home that is currently under construction. If you look behind me, this is that niche area I was showing you in the other house. That hasn't changed. If you look over here, you're gonna see this hasn't changed either. The big change is right here where you see the double shelves, and they've been extended all the way over into the corner to give people a lot more hanging space. And then the shelving section here has been made smaller. Okay, so if you look behind me here, you're gonna see a house that has been tented. And the whole purpose of that is so they can put the stucco on without having to worry too much about the outside air temperature. So today, I'm actually gonna take you inside the tent so you can see what's happening here. Okay, so we're inside the tent here. You can see this section here. This is where the stone is gonna be along the corner here. And then up here you can see they've put on the stucco. I'm gonna step around the corner here and give you a better view. So you can see all the stucco has been done in this section here. I'm gonna continue along underneath these forms, get my shoes nice and muddy. Okay, so if you look behind me, you'll see this giant heater back here, and that's attached to this propane tank that you see here. And that allows this beautiful stucco you see behind me to dry at a consistent temperature. Okay, so this morning we had our big meeting. I've got a big to-do list here. You can see all my notes. Every time we have this meeting, I'm left with a bunch of really big things I have to do. One of our homes, we just completed construction on the home. So now I need to cancel the under construction listing for this house and relist it as a home that is built and standing. So I've gone through the whole process with the MLS to get that home canceled, and now I'm just relisting it on the MLS right now. And then I'll continue down the list here of I need to go get pictures of that home, like professional pictures done, and get those professional pictures added to the listing. And then, of course, today I also followed up with all of my hot leads because I want to start January with some sales. So we're trying to attack all those people who have been interested, and help them find the home that works for them. Also, as this home's being completed, we want to get it listed on the board tour so we have a bunch of realtors come check out the house and let us know what they think we can do better. So right now I'm going to go ahead and finish up this listing real quick, and then on to the next thing. Okay, so right now I'm heading over to Walmart. I need to buy a new deadbolt for the rental property I just purchased. The one that was on the house wasn't working very good. Also, the door handle broke through the wall on the front door because there's not a door stop there. So I actually need to purchase a door stop as well. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm actually gonna flip the camera around to show you how awesome the mountains are. Every day as I drive into town, I get this awesome view. Okay, here we are at Wally World. Just gonna grab a deadbolt. I just need the deadbolt, not the handle and everything. So, okay, so perfect. Just something like this will do. Now I just need to find a doorstop and we're out of here. Okay, so now I'm out and about doing my competition shopping. We wanna see what all the other home builders did in their last quarter and how much they have remaining to sell over the next several quarters, where their pricing is currently at, their included features, promotions they're doing, things like that. So this will take me probably 2 hours to talk to all these builders, and then I need to get to the model home. Okay, so I just finished up my competition shopping. Fortunately, it only took me about an hour to get all of it. So I'm getting back to the model home well before opening. So kind of the first thing I do when I get to the model home each day is I drive around the neighborhood and just check everything out and make sure everything looks good and make sure there's nothing I should be concerned with. And really, since yesterday, nothing's really changed, so that's gonna be it. For more great new home construction videos, please hit the subscribe button below. Also, you can find me on Instagram at Ty the Real Estate Guy. If you found this information helpful, please give me a thumbs up. And if you have any questions or comments, I would love to hear from you. Please type your remarks below. Thanks for watching. Oh, and don't forget to ring that little bell below too. It'll make you feel good.